a very good pick on Wi-Fi.
Yeah. He has that opportunity. He's used Roy and Bracket before, so a little bit of an unorthodox pick that neither of us really saw, but ZD bring out the Roy here to start off this grand final set versus Joe Shady.
And it's easy to forget ZD has a Roy just because he doesn't really use him that often or doesn't really use him for important games.
Yeah, same with like that PT. You know, he had that PT, doesn't really use it much.
Like during game 1 like this, it's fine to use Roy, but if it gets to game 5, I don't think he's going to pull out Roy.
Yeah, and of course the good thing about being in that winner side is you have a whole set to play around with. So this might be just what he wants, you know? It's like he has ample time to test the waters, see what really works for him and what doesn't.
And Roy being another one of those Rushdown characters, so not something Joe Shady would really want to fight against.
He loves pressing buttons in your face if you aren't ready for it. I mean, look at that.
Backer not connecting though.
Yeah, that would have been really nice. I'm not sure what really would have killed that percentage from that point of stage, but still,
it might
important.
have gone
Yeah,
down
there
to
it will though.
Even with the DIN.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, it does just enough. And on Town and City with those smaller side platforms. Whoa, interesting little interaction there between both the bell and the trampoline on top of the hydrant.
Right. It looked like the bell, or it looked like the trampoline hit the... I mean, it looked like the fire hydrant hit the trampoline and then Joe Shady. I don't know. There were a lot of things going on.
It was a real combination. It was a group effort there from all of Pac-Man's tricks. Right now.
To hit Pac-Man.
Yeah. CD's trying to just land, trying to find more percentage on board for him. Gets that jab, gets a little bit of an extra on there. 62% ain't nothing to shy away from.
Back into them. That probably would have taken the stock as well.
Yeah, he's looking for some right now. Double-edged dance, not doing quite enough. Gets that grab. A lot of percentage, actually, now. As Joe Shady just is not finding the avenue. Whoa! Apple to hydrant.
That was a good combo by Joe Shady.
Yeah, what a bounce. Now just kind of looking around.
Still quite the lead with 100%.
120 is very good if you're Roy. Yeah, just hit you with a forward tilt, you're gone. Neutral get up getting snuffed out there, and ZD pretty strong on this unorthodox pick game 1.
So much damage, 44% right now.
Yeah, she was looking for that spike.
Yeah, Roy doesn't have quite as long of a sword as Ike, but he can still pull off the spike through the stage.
Yeah, it's just a big enough hitbox that if you time it right, but Joe Shady being a little bit sneaky with it, trying to really time it perfectly. And nice parry. Nice parry back.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how many parries we've been seeing online, because it's much harder to get when you're playing Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it takes just a little bit of getting used to, but after you kind of find that gist, it's not as hard as I think you think. Especially because we're trapped here long enough, we're all going to get used to it. Look at these guys parrying back and forth like it's no business.
Yeah. And ZD just not having any trouble going around Pac-Man's projectiles and walls.
Yeah, he's just kind of rushing past them. And he takes in the meanwhile. And oh my goodness, gets that gimp because he realizes that he's coming down for a third time.
Yeah, Joe Shady had to hit the trampoline 3 times, but before he was able to hit it the 3rd time, ZD just fell onto the trampoline, denying Joe Shady the last hit, and taking the stock that way with a very simple gimp. Not even having to swing his sword at all.
Yeah. And hey, we were a little bit confused, but now I saw it in action, I 100% see where he's coming from. That Roy was nice.
Yeah. Not to mention Roy's really fun to play. So I don't know. I kind of want to see Joe Shady try Hero, just because we've already seen how his Pac-Man was doing in winter semis, and it lost to the Fox, and now it just lost to the Roy. So maybe the Hero will do better.
Hey, it's an option. I'm not sure how well Hero does versus other sword characters. I talked about earlier about how his frame data is a little bit iffy, but Joe Shady's just like, all right, Pac-Man, it didn't win this game, but I mean, I can only handle 2 more L's right now in this set, so I need to start pumping up my game as best as I can.
Yeah, he's running out of options right now. He only has, if he loses 2 more games, then that's it for him.
And Kalos is the stage pick here, and I guess I could really see that, kind of an FD-esque center in the middle, but his platforms on the side to just give him that. And just the forward smash was just so raw from ZD.
Yeah, but it's so much damage.
Yeah, it's crazy amount of damage, crazy amount of knockback as well if you're not prepared for it. But a little bit higher percentage, and you can start taking stocks that way if Joe Shady just isn't prepared.
It catches the regular get up with Pac-Man's own hydrant.
Ooh, I like the wall jump there from Joe Shady to kind of use the already placed trampoline there to get back to safety.
Slow moving Melon, not being able to get in position fast enough.
Yeah, but ZD's actually, even in that first game as well, he was doing really good at just catching the fruit as he kind of comes in. And that's just one of the huge tools that Pac-Man has, so it's like if you can get rid of it, you're good to go.
Yeah, but it looks like Joe Shady's doing much better on a stage that has so much room to work with. Only losing by a few percent right now, but he is off stage. But once he gets back on stage, it's a pretty even game right now.
Yeah, close in percentages. It's all that game of who can get that first stock so they can start increasing their lead. Every little bit of percent is working in ZD's favor right now, but if he just gets a poorly timed something like forward smash, it could be game over for him.
The aerial's just being so good with the forward air and up air, keeping ZD out and off stage, but now their tables have turned.
Yeah, just to get out. Apple doing a great job. Gets sent upward, but no can do, nothing quite yet. Gets caught up by the fruit, and that actually might be it. No, gets back just barely, and up air to secure that stock, and 161%, but ZD's still in the lead.
Joe Shady knew that was supposed to be his stock, but he just barely messed up the edge guard, and ZD is the one that ekes out stock.
And also just the patience from ZD, knowing to hold shield in that situation as Joe Shady just tried to out-pressure him, but nothing quite yet. Is a lot of extra credit being brought up right now.
For sure. Especially with Roy being able to just tack on so much damage with all his combos and moves, and then being able to take stock so early. Joe Shady definitely needs to be wary about all that Roy can do right now.
Yeah, this is so dangerous because it's like he's at 187. You need to kill him now if you want a chance. But no, jab back air, 3 stocks to 1. ZD is comfortable.
Yeah, ZD just chasing down Joe Shady right now. Joe Shady trying to run away, but Roy just being so fast, being able to catch up and get the jab back here. But Joe Shady answers back with a key.
Yeah, finally, finding something, but still 200% is not what you want to be killing as your Pac-Man. So it's like, I'm now a full stock behind. How am I going to rack up this percentage?
Yeah, that's one of Pac-Man's biggest weaknesses. If you don't get a good forward smash early, you can struggle so hard to kill.
Yeah, because right now it's just ZD's just holding shield when he gets in, he's just kind of running up and you're like, all right, what are you going to do? If you do something crazy, I'll just beat you up because I have a sword.
Yeah, you can do that because, like you said, Roy has a sword and he has really good frame data and he's just so fast.
Oh yeah, he's crazy good. Like Pac-Man does have those boxing potentials, but it's like Roy's our boy. He's got the frame data on another level.
Besides, you cannot just throw out your limbs and try and kick Roy when you're fighting against a sword, you know?
Yeah, especially a sword that's like the closer you get, the deadlier it is. See right now, ZD is just kind of being very careful. He's kind of just tapping in it at this point, getting that extra percentage. He's in that jab back range. And does the Hydrant do it? No, it doesn't.
It seems like the Hydrant is really playing against Joe Shady today.
Yeah, that's unfortunate where it's like, well, it's not really quite working out for him because he just keeps getting hit back and he's not really ready for it because it's hard to react to, you know? So it's like, well, sometimes it's his friend, sometimes it's his enemy, you know?
Right. Oh, it looked like he was ready for that air dodge in, but just didn't punish it, really.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get that forward smash off, but no. Fortunately not. Is the back throw going to do it?
Not quite. The Callus being so big.
And you really just got to highlight the level of detail there, where ZD just slightly waited normally in the air, because he knew that the Hydrant was coming down, so he just kind of held back just a bit to avoid the Hydrant, but couldn't avoid that back air, though.
Yeah, ZD's been doing a very good job at getting these jab back airs, but also recovering versus Pac-Man.
Yeah, I don't know how he does that. I thought he was dead there as well, but he made it right before that back air happened. He made it back to ledge a second time. Excellent stuff for him. And like you said, jab back air, getting those kill confirms, even online, is crucial to getting those stocks and not ending up 200% like Joe Shady's been struggling with these past 2 games.
But yeah, Pac-Man doesn't really have any sort of confirms to close out stocks besides the bell. He pretty much just has to nickel and dime you and try and bait you into doing something dumb into his open arms and get a forward smash, you know?
So this is match point for ZD. All he needs is one more W in this set to come home in first place, having not dropped a single set today. And Joe Shady with a really solid losers run so far, hoping to make a name for himself by getting himself on the board, which is hard to do if you're fighting ZD.
Yeah, it looked like Joe Shady was doing much better that round with Pac-Man, but just was not getting these edge guards with Pac-Man. And that's something that's very crucial whenever you're fighting Roy, because if you hit Roy once, he pretty much loses that stock. But it looks like Joe Shady's going to try the hero now.
Yeah, I mean, if his back's to the wall, it's worth giving him a shot if that Pac-Man hasn't really been doing it as much for him. And PS2, a simple stage, I mean, this is where he won against Joe J earlier, just a little bit ago. And already he goes off stage and puts himself in the corner.
Yeah, some characters like to be put in the corner, but you definitely don't want that versus Roy.
Yeah, no, he does that with his Pac-Man as well, because it's like, well, I can just come back and figure it out from there, but if you're against the corner against ZD, it's very dangerous because you'll just be ledge trapped there, as we're seeing right now. It's like, you're just being kept here.
ZD just have relentless pressure right now, just not letting Joe Shady really breathe. And is that going to sweep spot? That's going to take the stock. It's so early, sub 100%.
Yeah, the Giant B coming in strong from ZD. He knows the spacing, he knows the timing, and he has it down.
Yeah, when you're fighting a player such as ZD, you know that they know the percent, the inputs, and everything to get that sort of kill confirmed.
Yeah, that's why he's in grand finals, and I'm on this commentary desk because he's practicing and he knows.
But Joe Shady not really giving up quite yet, trying to find a way back right now. That was weird. He got hit by
Fireball didn't hit him,
the
but he still
fireball
got sent back. Does he have a hitbox on his hand?
I guess so. The boom not
Whack.
going to hit ZD, but ZD going to hit with that jab back air, bringing Joe Shady to his last stock.
Yeah, let's see what he can do. I mean, it was such a been blink and you miss it, you know? It's like it has been crazy that he's still just kind of working his butt off right now. Snooze not really quite finding it, tries to find a jab as well, but no, not quite. Oh!
That was so much shield damage.
Yeah, Joe Shady just looks at him for a second before just punting him down.
Yeah, he's like, alright, how do I want to take this stock? But yeah, it looks like Kiro's just a little bit too slow to contend with Roy's moves.
And that's just a really darn shame, because like we said earlier, Hero does well versus those zoners, but if you're getting run down, it's hard to adapt. He's trying to throw out something, but ZD just is 2 steps ahead of him.
Yeah, Joe Shady keeps on trying to throw things out, and ZD is just jumping around them or rolling past them or just getting in Joe Shady's zone, really.
Bounces off his shield. It's not even that he's always reading the options, he just realizes the general space that those options really take up.
So close.
Yeah, he wanted that jab back, or he wanted to end the set, but unfortunately Joe Shady is fighting for dear life right now at all costs.
Yeah, I don't blame ZD for going for something risky like that, because it would have ended the set if it landed, and he's still up by 1 stock.
And jab, no, forward air, not back air, still keeping them off. Just kind of pressuring my ledge. It's like, I don't need to be flashy. I'll get this kill, whether you like it or not. I'm just taking my time. Whoa! What a crit!
Oh, almost rolls right into it.
Yeah, now ZD want to be flashy. He's like, all right, that's dirty.
Yeah. Unfortunately, ZD mistimes the move just slightly and does not take the stock. But he can lose his stock if he gets hit by a crit or a kaboom.
This is what happened to Joe J Game 5 in that last set where he's just kind of getting bounced around. Speaking of bouncing around, bounces on board. Not a lot of MPs. He's going to Sizz, not going to hit him. This is pretty scary for both these competitors now. How's he going to do? He's going to go down. Does he get it with the up tilt? Yes, he does. Hero did his best.
Roll in.
Yeah, but it looks like ZD is going to end this tournament with a 3-0 in winner's side of grand, smoothly declaring himself that, yeah, I'm back, baby.
Yeah, it looked like Joe Shady was really making that comeback and he was doing everything right. But unfortunately, he just used too much mana, and at the end there, he had no mana to work with. And ZD just catching him while he's down and catches the roll in.
Good stuff to him. Joe Shady, like we said, great losers run tonight, but ZD is all business. He shows up, he takes his win, and he dips.
Yeah, I don't think he lost a single game to Joe Shady in grand finals.
Yeah, A clean 3-0. I mean,